Hey guys, what's up? It's Marcus, and today I have unboxing slash little overview for you guys of, as you can see, the mytouch 3G slide. So here's the box it comes in. Real nice box. It looks kind of like metal, but it's not. It's plastic, and on the sides there's some nice rubber coating, so it's pretty grippy. It's cool. It's a nice box, as so was the original mytouch that I had. But I probably would rather prefer the other one just because it seems better for travel. But they're both good, and this one's very hard to open up because pull that whole thing out. So when we open up, we have the terms and conditions. Take this little thing off, and then some retail label thingy. T-Mobile hotspot. This phone, I'm not even sure what the price is on it. I had to pay a little bit more, not full price, but I used my mom's upgrade and had it switched to my line, so I don't think I'll be getting the $50 mail-in rebate. But whatever, it's better than paying the $400, like $30 that it was, or $420. So here's the mytouch collection. You got car chargers, regular chargers, headphones with the built-in microphones, forward tracks, and answer key. Then you got some 3.5 to 3.5 stereo, 3.5 to component stereo, and then on the back you got some cases, all the different color shells, and then body gloves and all that kind of stuff. So that's that, and here's just a quick guide to some of the things that I can do. When I turn on this phone, I already have used it a little bit because I use it at the store and stuff. But up here we got the charger, which has an LED in it behind the My logo, and just flip out US charger. This is like a foam kind of thing. It's nice. USB to micro USB, which is nice that they changed it from proprietary to micro USB. And then we got headphones with gels, and like I said, it has the clicker buttons, so that's definitely nice. And of course, the main feature, the phone. So we'll take the phone out. I got the white version. I was going to get the red, but the stores don't have the reds for a couple more days or weeks. I'm not sure. So I guess I just got this one. Changed my wallpaper. I don't like this, but I'll be changing it once I get more apps on here. I just got home. Got a text message. So here's the widget menu, or I mean notification bar. You got some your recent apps that you opened up here, clear notifications, and then whatever is there, that's a text. So I'm just gonna clear those. It goes up. That is so weird. That's not how it's supposed to be. Because it's stuck in between the thing. There we go. So as you can definitely see, it looks a little bit different than how it used to. Inside the phone, but we'll stick to the outside for right now. So anyways, as you can see, it has a bigger screen. Maybe you can see, I don't know. It's a 3.4-inch LED screen. Not as nice of a resolution as some of the newer phones like the HD2 or the Evo 4G, but it gets the job done, and it's actually very nice. Some people don't like on the speaker part the chrome plating. It has like a glossy metal chromish color, and I think it's nice. I have a screen protector on here, or the one that came on the phone. It doesn't come with a screen protector, unfortunately, so you're going to have to go buy your own if you get one of these. Instead of the trackball, they have a trackpad, which I definitely do not like as much, but whatever. I mean, it's still nice. It's better than having nothing. And then there's 4 keys here, a home key, a menu key, a back key, and instead of the search key, there's a genius key. These keys, I do not like too much. They're kind of hard to press, unless if you use more of your nail. Otherwise, you end up pressing the wrong one. Sometimes it's kind of easy, because they're not raised at all. They're not, they're actual physical buttons. But I mean, it's nothing big. I'll get used to it. I've only had the phone it's a difference from the mytouch 3G because, like I said, that one had uprising buttons. This one, thankfully, has a 3.5mm headphone jack, and it's nice. It just fits in there good. And then it's also awesome how this phone has a lock a dedicated lock button instead of a end call button. This one doesn't have a send and end key, which is somewhat unfortunate, but nothing major. And on the back, there's this cool little mytouch logo thingy. And they still do have the lanyard slot down here, which is definitely nice. And also, which is nice, the old one you used to just slide up to get the back cover off, but it's slid up a little bit easy. So this one has a little finger slot, and you just pop it off and then unclip it. And then you just run your fingernail through the edge, pops off. There's a I'm pretty sure this is a 1300 milliamp battery. I'm not going to take it out because I don't want it to take forever to boot it back up. And then there's a dedicated camera key right there, and let's take out this micro SD card. Pretty positive it's 8 gigs. Just make sure. 8 gigabyte Samsung. Yeah, it's not going to focus. That small Samsung micro SD card, which is awesome, because who doesn't like more storage? On the back, we also have a 5 megapixel camera with LED flash. I'm not sure how the LED flash works yet, but I'm hoping pretty well. And then there's your speaker vent. So that's it for the outside of the phone, and I'm going through all this stuff in my phone apparently. Oh, and the volume rocker on the left side. This phone is a very thin phone for being a slider phone with a full keyboard, I think. 1 second. Here is an iPhone next to it. I still have never sold this because it's still bricked, so I need to get that fixed because that really does suck. And I'll show you guys some comparisons between the original iPhone and my new phone. So you can definitely tell the original iPhone's thinner, but not by much, especially for not having a keyboard. Let me take this off real quick. Let's stand. We are running out of time. So it's not a big deal, forget it. So it's a little bit thinner, it's the same thinness as the keyboard. The iPhone is that thin, so it's only that much thinner. Oh, and I forgot to add that, but I'll hold it side by side like that. And it's a little bit heavier, but that's because it has the keyboard, even though this is aluminum. This phone definitely feels good in your hand. I don't think it feels too plasticky. I've heard some people say it feels kind of plasticky and cheap. I think this phone feels very good in your hand. And that's the reason I bought this phone, right there. Slider keyboard. At first, the sliding mechanism, I just got this phone today, is a little bit, it's sketchy kind of. It feels like it's grinding a little bit, but that's only because of the fact that the keys on this phone are like sidekick keys. They're rubberized and they're raised, so it rubs up against the back plate when you close it, but it's nothing to worry about. Also, it's kind of cool how it looks like brushed aluminum. I don't know if you'll be able to tell it all, but around the keyboard it looks like a brushed aluminum on the edges like that. See that? So I don't think it is real aluminum. No, it's not. But backlit keyboard, you guys can see that. So that's definitely nice. Nice keyboard. This is such a good keyboard. Like, I always loved the sidekicks because of the keyboards and how they looked, like, but I hated how big they were and bulky and how they couldn't do much. But this solves the problem. This phone is, to me, it's like a new sidekick almost. With Android, which is awesome. But the spacing, perfect. The key layout is perfect. The space bar is perfect. Everything about it is so nice. Also, it's just like a computer when you put caps on. Caps key lights up, which you guys can see, and off and on. So that's definitely awesome. The only thing I don't like about this keyboard is something that Noah from Phone Dog pointed out, and I wouldn't have noticed if he wouldn't have pointed it out, but I'm kind of mad that he did. But the keys, on the top row, there's not a special, it's only a 4-row keyboard, and on the top row, there's no, like, dedicated number bar of, never mind, forget it. But anyways, the numbers are the same size as the letters, which I don't really like that much. I'll try to focus it for you guys. So you could have maybe seen that the numbers are the same size as the letters. So when you're typing, it gets kind of confusing, especially having the 9 with the 0 next to the P, the 9 with the O next to the P with the 0. So that gets really confusing because you might accidentally press 0 thinking it's an O or press O thinking it's a 0. I don't know. It's confusing. as you can see, okay, that's all for this review. I will show you guys some software stuff in the next video, and then a review.